I usually leave it longer in the pre-stream bit, but actually, I just realised that most of the first part of this stream is going to be me leveling up a character. And so fuck it. This is technically still pre-stream, kinda, but it's going to be a noisier one than usual. Hi everybody! Welcome to Vid's game. Would you like to know a fun story, everybody? A very fun story about the Dead by Day's light. Now, on Tuesday, I was thinking to myself, now, I've been not playing too much of this game as much recently because it's been kind of burning me when I have a lot, but this game, multiple people referred to me as talking about this game the same way an addict talks about their addiction. And as a result, I thought, let's take a break. There's not an event on right now. I'm gonna wait it out. I've earned some blood points in the bank, and I'm gonna wait out for the next killer to be released. I thought yesterday, Tuesday. Around an hour later, I opened up the Steam page for Dead by Daylight and realised there was a sale on. I was like, oh, there's a sale. So I'm going to buy Deathslinger, play him later. I won't play him this week. So here's the new killer. He was released yesterday. Officially, I should say, because he was in the playable test build before that, but yeah, no, so the thing is, if I want to do first impressions on this and be topical, I have to do it now. So, welcome to this. Also, I did grind around 1 million blood points. I kept capping it by accident and leveling up other characters while I was trying to save up, which is why some things are a bit higher now. But as a result, I should be able to do a first impressions. Okay, so first impressions would probably be helpful. You might be able to translate some of the Korean phrases he says. Explain why he's got a lightsaber baseball bat. You know, that sort of thing. But yeah, so previously I've done that thing where I play them at level 1 first, but apparently I've watched some footage of this killer, and apparently he's kind of underpowered, and I'd quite like to have good perks on my first match where they make the matchmaking nicer to me. So the first bit of the stream is gonna be me power leveling, basically. Ooh, Discord might actually be good on him. Who knows? Also, watch me get no good perks.
Hello, I am here.
Hello. Good-o.
Anasayo.
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Anasayo is hello.
Okay.
It's okay, I googled the 3 voice lines this dude has, and I now know the English translation for all of them.
Well, I'm getting... Maybe I shouldn't have unlocked all the teachables on everyone, because I'm getting a load of crap right now. And I'm not at the level where it gives me an actual choice yet, so...
Literally the second this dude got, my timeline blew up.
Oh yeah, no, everyone is horny for this man.
Because legit, remember I sent you that picture of that idol, he looked like just like him. He has like a face claim that looks exactly like an actual...
Looks like a real idol, that's a bit worrying.
Yeah, if people in the chat, if you want to Google Kim Hongjin 80s, and look at him with like grey hair, and then you know what I mean. He literally looks, and even like the actual idol knows of it, like he's aware. He's like, oh yeah. But like literally, there's people like there's actual K-pop fans who are literally buying Dead by Daylight purely just to play it.
Well, they knew what they were doing, huh?
Yeah, literally stuck K-pop on something and got
Okay, so I'm gonna get him to level 15. So I'm still doing a first impressions, but it's the first impressions where I can give him good perks if I want to. I'm not going to. I'm going to repeatedly try and get his adept because it's a rare achievement right now, and I'm a nerd. But, you know. Oh, good, I've got all of his defaults to rank. Tequila Moonrock! Of course. Yeah. So now I can actually do stuff with him. Ooh. Well, I'm going to unlock the pudding because it's pudding. Ooh. Oh, here's the thing. I kind of want that one as well. You know, well, let's... Again, first impressions. Yeah, so his powers are... When you pick someone up, you can now one-hit people for 28 seconds, apparently, for a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, don't stand in front of this boy. He will bop you to death. Crowd control. Blocks windows after a survivor rushes through it while the hex is active, which is it's yeah, a lot. No way out. You're not letting him get into the VIP room. No way out gains a token. Basically, it slows down everyone leaving. So. I love this ridiculous idea for a murderer. Also, I should just... Also, he has costumes. And, here's the thing. If it wasn't real money, I'd... Look at this, motherfucker. Look at this.
That actually gives off, like, K-pop stage outfits. Yeah. 100%.
I believe they worked with some of the producers.
Yeah, they worked with
actual things.
So they worked with I think one of the an American producer who worked with BTS.
Fair enough.
And then they also worked with an actual K-pop soloist. To make sure it was all good. Oh wow, that one's the pink hair.
There's the tie actually. Oh no. Is this man making me bisexual? Let's not think about that too much.
There is bisexual in K-pop. I love it.
Look, here's the thing. I use lesbian because it's the best descriptor, but that can sometimes mean a theoretical very hot man.
No, I'm in the same boat. I know.
Yeah, it's. Oh, yep, just get me some pudding. This is gonna, and I'm gonna. Okay, blades ricochet off the environment twice. I think I'll need that early on, actually. Yeah, because his gimmick is. Oh, yeah, I should say for the audience. Kadrin, though, his power is Showstopper. He's basically Huntress, but with some slight tweaks in a weird way. I've heard that's kind of his biggest strength and his biggest weakness is he's kind of just Huntress again. But you get 60 blades and you just chuck them. You just lob the things. You can either throw single ones or a flurry of them. A flurry increases control and throw rate while decreasing movement speed. Which implies that throwing a single blade does not, which is quite fun for me. Restock blades at lockers like Huntress, meaning this will be one of the few ones where that perk that opens wardrobes quicker will be good, I guess. Laceration. Basically, the blades... Oh, hey, Dax. Be aware, playing Dead by Daylight.
Right.
We're playing... There's a hot K-pop
Why?
man, though. Because...
Why are you playing it?
Because it's K-pop,
It's the...
Dax.
I'm being topical, Dax. We discussed this.
We're queers. We're not supposed to be topical.
Look,
I'm here for the K-pop.
they released a K-pop man in Dead by Daylight.
Because
Why
sexy,
the
Dax.
hell?
He's very...
Sexy.
Everyone's horny for this shirtless K-pop baseball man, okay?
I'll put a picture in.
But
just
should
for
they
of
be?
the-
Is the-
of
I
the
mean,
things
only-
that like-
They only mostly should. Yeah, but basically he basically hits with a laceration thing, which means usually the health states in Dead by Daylight is only 3 of them. He actually does damage.
Alive, ouch, and
Kind
dead.
of. Yeah, it's alive, ouch, and crawling on the ground, dying. It's a lot. But yeah, basically, if you gotta hit them quickly with knives from a distance, like a carnival act. And yeah, Dax, I know you're sensitive about certain elements of this game,
Right.
so caution advised. But I appreciate your company.
You're good. So we were playing Disco Elysium when we found a bug that has completely halted our progress.
Yay! Oh no.
Oh.
And we were loving it so much.
Yeah. Ugh, that's a pain. I've not heard much about bugs for Disco Elysium, mostly because I haven't heard much about Disco Elysium in general, because I'm trying to actually finish that at some point.
It's good.
It's very good. I've played enough to know it's very good. But yeah, also, there's a thing where he has an ultimate, which isn't usually a thing, but eventually
The
if you...
K-pop man has an ultimate.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate the power of
Basically,
K-pop.
once you get
Very
to full,
strong.
once you get the event it full, he then just starts throwing infinite knives like a lunatic. Lunatic is not the right word. I'm trying to think of one that isn't.
Elf with snowballs in that one
Like
scene.
Elf with
Legolas.
snowballs in that one scene is actually probably the best way of explaining it, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, he basically just throws them really quick. His movement speed doesn't decrease, but you sort of get trapped in it. So you want to activate it at the right time. But it is very amusing to watch. There's a reason I wanted to play this guy, even if I'm not sure. I don't think he's going to be that good, based on what I've heard. Yeah, he used to tour using his throwing knives to entertain people, and then he became a K-pop boy band star. But then the studio burned down with his bandmates in it, and he got a taste for blood and started being a serial killer who put the screams of his victims into the songs.
Yeah, boy.
So it's like every other Dead by Daylight killer backstory, where it's bad and dumb.
Here's the thing, the backstories in Dead by Daylight vary immensely. This one in particular is quite edgy. He is not one of the weirdly sympathetic ones, as I call them.
No.
That's good.
Because the way that this is someone who actively chose to become part of the whole Eldritch Horror thing. So he's a nasty boy. He's
a bit boy.
He's a nasty
got to
boy.
his head.
The fame got to his head, and his art is murder now.
Yes.
That's
God,
so
I didn't read
stupid
this
and
properly.
edgy.
It is.
Sounds like a 14-year-old that's just discovered creepypasta.
It kinda is. This particular one is quite edgelord. Like some of them aren't. Also, they're really long now because I think somebody in the company has got convinced that people really like lore for some reason.
For this game, I'm gonna err on the side if they don't.
Yeah, like there's some interesting lore stuff in there. Like, I will demonstrate actually just for the stream. Like the archives, there's some stories in there, and some of them seem like fully voice acted, and well, no, they've been voice acted and read out, and they're neat. And also you get this weird... Also, they make over the room in the background every time, so now this poor eldritch librarian is trapped in K-pop hell, rather than his regular hell.
What is this Korean shit?
Can I...
Now he knows what my life's like.
Yeah, but you get, like, there's whole, like, stories in here, and I have listened to none of them, because I want to play a multiplayer game.
Fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is my first impressions of this killer. I've not played him before. I built up a load of blood points. While I'm at it, actually, let's keep rambling. Here's the cowboy.
Yeehaw.
His lore seems quite cool, actually, because he seems like he's evil mostly because he was betrayed by a load of people, more than because he's actually a murderer, but he has been taken into the murder web of infinite not death forever, regardless. Yeah, he's from a family of struggling Irish immigrants. I'm only skimming this so you can read these other places. He worked out how to make a gun that is basically the Scorpion get over here thing. Because if he just shot people, that would be too effective for the game. He
also he's got a chain shot.
He has a chain shotgun that pulls in the survivors. Which seems neat.
Right.
But yeah, he's a cool engineering. He got hired by a railway company. He made a gun that shot railroad spikes into the ground and a tunneling drill. And then the patents got stolen.
Making a gun to install railway spikes is like something from the TF2 comics.
I mean, yes, but to be fair, that's basically what a nail gun is.
I mean, yes, but, like, is it a specialized tool that works kind of like a gun, or is it a firearm for engineering purposes?
It's a tiny bit of backstory lore I know nothing else about. Basically, he lost his temper and beat up the guy who stole his patents. So, you know, good.
I like to imagine...
And then he ended up in jail. And then he got out of jail by being a bounty hunter. And then he got betrayed again. And he just... fucking went nuts! He's just an angry cowboy!
He's
it's
just
great.
an angry boy.
He's just an angry cowboy.
I like to imagine that the railway spike installation thing was like in the TF2 comics. Rocket jumping was invented to get upstairs because stairs hadn't been invented yet.
Perfect. That's the best. That's the best thing I've heard today.
That's a part of the TF2 lore.
Of course it is.
I think it was Abraham Lincoln that invented it because stairs hadn't been invented yet.
Yeah, Australia is the main world power because of the minerals they found exclusive to that country. Isn't it?
Yep, Australium. TF2 lore is off the rails.
Yeah. Demo Day has a weird thing where they, I think, want you to take their lore somewhat seriously, but it is a very cartoony game, and that's kind of part of the appeal. Like, I played the Friday the 13th game to compare them, and that game was just kind of like... The gore was... It would appeal to Friday the 13th fans, but to me it was a bit gratuitous, actually. And I'm not, like, weak stomach, particularly, so, you know, that's kind of a lot. Oh, it's giving me bad perks on this cowboy as well. The blood web is a fickle mistress, whomst I shall not be communicating with any longer than I need to. Also, this man spit on the floor. He do a spit.
Ew, that's unsanitary.
He's an unsanitary boy.
During this panorama, disgusting.
He's a spitty, nasty cowboy, and he's gonna do a spit. That's how these things go sometimes in the West.
Only in the West you spit.
Yeah, only Americans spit. That's how it works.
When you want to spit.
Oh yeah, I have like ghost eyes on this dude as well. I forgot about that. Oh, Where did I get this? Okay, so he likes coins. That's his gimmick now.
Yeah,
Coin.
the coin collector.
He collect coin.
It's almost a character.
I mean, yeah, if you wanted a character, you
They're
could go
making
into the lore.
progress.
But no, that's me adding a new character trait to this man because I'm me. Anyway, yeah, I might do some first impressions of him as well, which is why I'm not going to level him up past 15 yet. But now I don't risk accidentally earning more blood points than I can hold. So, you know, consider that a benefit. Yeah, back to Kpop Steve.
K-pop
That's not his
Steve.
name. His name is Jiwoon Hak. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Jiwoon Hack. You would usually say Hack Jiwoon because they put their last name before their first name. It's very confusing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when
Well,
you
they might have
use
done that.
Western terms for how names work, then it's confusing.
Yeah, he's referred to by Jiwoon mostly.
Yeah.
Of course.
By the stands.
Oh yeah, the Trickster is also his
first
solo act career name. So he was actually
That's his
in
stage
the
name.
real world called that.
Well,
Wait, this is a real person?
Oh, he's not a real person.
No,
He's
no.
fictional. He murdered people and put them in the music. Do you think anyone would actually admit that?
You think that would slide?
I mean, to be fair, if I might be remembering this wrong, but I could swear there's like a movie or TV show or something where an actor, like an actual celebrity, not just like their likeness, but like the character was just them. They were the murderer in like a murder mystery show. Like it was literally just like it wasn't a character they were playing. It was literally just like the actor's name.
Do you think Trickster's an unusual stage name? Literally, the leader of BTS's stage name is Rap Monster.
You see, this is why C's here.
Ideal.
But
Wait,
yeah,
he's now called RM because, you know, Rap Monster got old, but RM stands for Rap Monster.
Yeah, he's gonna
I'd
have.
love to see it.
I want to do my rare itemy things, basically. But which things would this K-pop boy have on his? I like the charms you put on the hooks, basically.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, you know what coin? The coin's neat.
Yeah.
Why not?
Can't go wrong with a coin.
Yeah, there's not really much point in these little charms, but I like to customize them because I have nothing else I can customize on a default character. Anyway, shall I actually play this boy? Should I actually play Should I play the game? Actually,
No.
Nah, quit. End
You
stream now.
Yeah. Oh yes, and also I bought him with in-game currency rather than real money. For one, I'm trying to get in the habit of doing that rather than just buying the DLC packs on sale. But as a result, I don't own the new Survivor, but also I hate playing Survivor. So I'll maybe level up Zarina enough to get Adept later on in the stream, but that'll be it. Let's be an edge boy. Also, my daily rituals all suck. Let's go. Dax, you definitely don't want a side stream, but C, do you want one? And I think my internet can hold out.
I mean, in about 10 minutes, we're gonna have to go for a bit anyway because our laundry is going in the next building over.
Yeah.
Oh, I can have a side stream. I'm just gonna put a picture of show Dax of the in like RAL idol that looks like actually looks like
I want to see this as well, actually. So
I can find a pic.
yeah, and I will be doing the PS1 demo disc 2021
Actually,
later.
I could probably just send you this edit. Someone actually edited the dude to look like the killer.
That's a name.
Intrigue. A name?
I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Okay.
Because
There you go.
I don't know
Syngender.
if this person is being reclamatory or not.
When it comes to videos game, the
Probably
answer's
not.
usually no.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that person's a poop.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just drop a quick inappropriate profile name. Just there we go. So I'm gonna have to play against them because that's the way of these things, but let's not stay in endgame chat in this one. Let's not do that. Hopefully now, why I did this this way is, here's the thing, I got like really good scores on a lot of my first games. And what I'm thinking is that the matchmaking is more nicer to you on your very first game with a character. So basically, I'm trying to game the system and get an achievement.
The system.
But also, you know, maybe the algorithm's smarter than me. But Aria,
That is
I will strive.
rarely true.
I will strive to kill this person first because I don't think they're actually the person they're representing themselves as, and that's rude. Well, that's not really the problem, is it? Whatever. Don't be rude on the internet. That's the moral of this story. Fortunately, it's not anything that's like bannable slurs, but it's not good still, is it? But I may have trouble because, let's be fair, I don't have an easy way to keep track of everyone right now. And also, from what I've gathered, this killer is quite slow. Oh, it's the...
He just strolls.
It's the field. Yeah, he's not that fast. He's, I believe, slower than Huntress.
Also, I have no idea why he's got a baseball bat. There's nothing to do with Kpop.
It makes lightsaber noises, I believe.
Noise. I think he's just going with the like cyberpunk-y style, I guess, that they're going with.
Where's she got to? The corner's giving me some issues. Ma'am. Where'd she? How'd I lose her?
You did a heckin' hide.
Oh, this blooming corn does throw your brain.
What?
Oh yeah, the Trickster likes to have a good giggle.
Yeah, he's a giggly boy.
It's a giggly boy.
Yeah,
Like him.
not feeling particularly powerful right now. Like, understandably, this is my first game. There's gonna be a time. But, and this corn is really throwing me today. Like, it's sometimes kind of, the corns, you can hide in the corn if you're careful about it, but there are ways to see through it easier, and I'm not dealing well. What the bloody hell? Okay, yeah, no, this game's going real bad.
You gotta like stick the bear in this first.
Oh, I was holding the button, game. I'm holding the... Sometimes I feel like I should be throwing and I'm not. That's a bit irritating. That's something I'll get used to, but, you know. I cannot see where she's going. In the corn. For some reason, this corn is really throwing me right now.
The corn is very not cash money right now.
Yeah, usually the corn I can cope with pretty well. You can see people through it. It's not the worst for seeing people through it.
Just imagining like this audio being you like at like a state fair in the corn maze.
Yeah, I'm already on one generator and I've
really
seen 2
throwing
people. What the fuck? I've not been away from this game for very long. And I'm having a really bad time. For some reason.
I'm pretty sure, like, state fair stuff, like, I think those corn mazes now have hotlines, like, set up, like someone you can call if you get lost, instead of just being shit out of luck until you get out.
They got, like, little, payphone set up through the corn maze you can call for escape.
They airlift you out.
Just shoot a flare in the sky and like, help.
Set the entire corn maze on fire when it lands.
Oh yeah, what does equa mean? They're gonna be dicks, I'm sure. This game has gone really. What if I just blindly throw at this thing? I hit someone! I hit someone!
Good job.
It's useless because I'm way too far away for it to matter, but I hit someone!
Round of applause. Beautiful.
Anyway, first impressions, this killer does not feel strong. Oh, I found the hatch. Good-o.
But true to life for real K-pop stars, they're actually incredibly out of shape.
They're so weak.
They're dehydrated, they haven't been eating enough.
Nah.
Yeah.
They get mistreated all the time.
Yeah.
Like, much like a real K-pop singer in their off time, they're coming down on a withdrawal from like 3 different kinds of performance-enhancing drugs.
If you want to see a buff K-pop star, look up this dude called Runner. Actually, he's so big, he's got titties. Like the muscle mass.
Muscle.
He posts his like pictures on Instagram and just showing his butt, like, you know. Yeah, dude, you know you're caked up, but you don't have to shove it in our face, like, geez.
Yeah. So.
Good for him.
So that was hot garbage. I'm actually going to see what the matchmaking was. Oh! Oh, the one with the bad name is a rank 1 and the rest are lower ranks. Yeah. So matchmaking can fuck itself. How are y'all?
Somebody in the cooking channel of a server we're in just said, so I just found out what happens when you cook an egg in the microwave without cutting it in half.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh god, yeah, also I thought
Exploded.
There was a bug that Wayne Radio TV noticed as well, but the UI is going really fast.
Oh yeah, it's on speed.
Look at what the look at this. Why is it? Actually, this one will be really good for me.
I'm really excited.
That's probably useful, but.
I gotta go take Ted to the laundry, but we'll be back later.
Thank you for being here regardless. I'm now going to talk more about meat hooking people because I can get away with that.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Have fun.
I won't. If this character is... If that first game was anything to go on, blimey. Ooh.
I mean, you in theory have not been playing a game in a bit, and it's a new killer, so it's gonna be like.
No, this is a learning curve zone. Yeah. Also, I keep getting up to rank 10 and then having a bit of a skill cap. because I don't think it ranked. I think the way it works is that it matchmakes you via. I'm not sure because they wouldn't ever tell you, so you can manipulate it. But I think they rank you via what rank you're in, like what chunk you're in, rather than exactly what rank you are. So, rank 10 is right at the bottom of the you can be matched with the top level players ranking boards. So, I should be probably be ranked with anyone in green rank. But green rank is a bit tougher than me. Meanwhile, if I get depipped and I go down to rank 11, I still get matchmaked with people around the level 11 to like 16 bracket or 15 bracket, which means it's way easier for me, which is annoying.
Oh, so you like annoying transition.
It's a bad learning curve is the best way of putting that. Again, that's just gut instinct. I might be completely off the money there, in truth, but let's make me just throw things faster, because I was having issues with the thingy going wonky. That's not the right word for it, but yeah. I don't think it should be too hard to get adept on this one, because Starstruck is real good as long as somebody's not aware of it. Basically, that'll catch people who aren't aware of the perk off guard. No Way Out will... Yeah. You have to actually hook people, which is why that lot didn't get affected by it at all, because I just didn't get to hook the buggers. Crowd control, actually useful. Not the best perk, but it's certainly not the worst hex in the game, which would probably be Blood Favor. Also, he winks at you. He does. Yeah. This man is horny sassy. For everyone.
It's the idol charisma.
Yeah. They've done a very nice job of making him charismatic, but also terrifying. In terms of the actual design. In terms of the lore, I think he's a weird edgelord.
Yeah.
But, like, in terms of the actual design of the character, I actually really quite like it. He feels very distinct. He feels very interesting. There's something... The neon is a little bit of a stretch as to why neon. But, yeah, I think he's a pretty good design. And he is just a nasty, nasty boy. And he's not, like, got anything like the twins where they have a bit of an undercurrent of ableism to them. Even if they are trying to be a bit subversive with the lore, you still made a pair of conjoined twins into a monstrous thing. Yeah. The villain, like, as much as the killers are if you have to have killed somebody to be a killer. Again with the corn maps. Is it because it thinks I'll know them more? Are you sure? Oh, you have sprint burst, that's it. Good job.
Just like peppering that person with knives.
Yeah, basically. That's, again, when this character works out, it's just like, yeah, no. I'm the fucking Knife King. I'm here to throw knives at you until you die horribly. Yeah, I thought there'd be a lock in here. Gotta get my knives.
Some more knives.
Knives. I am having some lag issues by the looks of things as well. Yeah, but I can just hold the knife in charge without... I don't think you slow down if you pull out the knife. I might be wrong, but... Oh, which one went? That one went? Blimey. Huh. Oh, and you unhooked near enough to me. What a bad decision, buddy. Ah, the corn is real bad for the long range stuff. Hey, buddy, you wanna waste the pallet, friendo? Yeah, she thinks she can just hide the whole time. Think she's slick. Think she's Slick Jane. She's not.
I'm also pretty sure you won't encounter the voice lines because 2 of them are in the mirror animation and 1 of them is if you get stunned.
Oh. And she's on the last hit. Oh, I'm out of them. Interesting. No, that was the case. Huh. Yeah, keeping an eye on my ammo is going to be the thing I'm going to have to deal with a lot here, I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah, people just seem to think that they can just hide.
This is dumb that you can't get.
And maybe they can, to be fair. Like, if I had knives, she'd be fucking dead.
You get quite
But I'm not accurate enough right now. Are you... What? That's... I swear I had like 3 generators left a second ago. What the f... Is this killer just... Oh my... Wait. They just lose all of it? I thought they lost chunks of it over time. They just lose all of the fucking thing. Okay. I do have a hammer as well, bud.
Just a minute.
Oh, where'd she crawl to? Are you... Madam.
Ma'am.
Yeah, and it makes lightsaber noises. Oh, you're breaking my bones? How rude of you! That's not very nice at all.
Need some sort of
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'll let her go. Have a bit of fun, you know? Yeah, like... Only the new killer. Knifey, 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 knifey. Oh, this one's in here now. Interesting. Yeah, this new killer's a... Are you healing, madam? Knifey, 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 knifey. I'm not holding it, actually. Just... Fuck, this new killer is a lot.
I'm gonna put a picture in Twitter.
Yeah, like, this guy is not that strong. Thank you for linking that, by the way. I'm not sticking around for endgame chat. My giddy aunt.
If people in chat want to see what an
Yeah,
actual
no.
idol that looks
Yeah,
exactly
that does.
like this
That's just a photo of him. That's just a photo of Trickster.
It's on June.
This new killer is Robbie Rotten. I feel like Robbie Rotten right now. To be fair, you know what? Let's commit to our bad decisions quick. Let's just dump my remaining blood points into this boy quick. And see if I can get one good game.
Also, the laughing thing was kind of actually funny because in little, like... because the guy that I sent an image of, he's like a rapper in the group. A lot of Korean rappers have like a signature phrase they say before they do like their rap lines.
I'm sorry.
And this dude's like there's a guy called Sugar in BTS, and he says sugar like before he starts rapping. So it's like his like signature thing. It's just a thing, sorry. Okay, the K-pop thing. But like the Hongjoon's signature rap noise is like a giggle. And it's kind of funny because this dude giggles all the time, and it just makes me think of that. I'm like, wow, it's literally.
It's just Giggly Joe from the Rap Boys. You know Giggly Joe.
It's Sugar without the R, mate. It's hang on, it's Sugar.
Yeah, I think I need to lower to deal with the laceration meter is what's really fucking me a lot right now. So I think I actually do want to. I probably want to do something about that. Oh, it's gonna keep giving me Pop Goes the Weasel then, huh? I mean, I've had worse.
Oh, it's the Falls of the April tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it is. Remember last year when nobody did everything because everyone was depressed?
Yep.
I want that again. I liked that.
K-pop stands for Canadian. There's actually a Canadian K-pop star. It's called Mark. He's in MPT 127.
It's Canadian pop. Oh fuck yeah, no.
Canadian.
Sorry, I just sprinted for barbecue and chili like a desperate child there.
It's just all red, and you're like,
God, this.
There's a Canadian. There's a guy from Chicago who's also in NCT. There's 2 members of Stray Kids who are Australian.
Yeah.
It's wild.
You say this as if I know what this is. Death Row's compilation.
It's like someone will understand somewhere in the world.
Laceration is based on proximity. Increases to a max of 200. Once a blade misses, it's caused its I cannot miss.
Sexy.
Oh, that's bad. I will not do any. I will not be able to use that. Straight up, just. I'm not actually.
Like.
I will take one of them so I can try it out at some point, actually, but I do not think I will ever actually use that because that sounds terrible.
Like, use it.
Like,
do it.
Actively bad. Oh, Zanshin Tactics, my favourite. Yeah, this is why I was going to take a week off this game. But then it had to be a sparkly boy, didn't he? It had to sparkly boy time, you see. So
sparkly boy, that makes
okay. Yeah, no, take Devour Hope, frankly. There we go. You know, let's not spend all the blood points. Let's leave some of them so I can do this same toxic cycle with the cowboy in a bit. Diamond cufflinks. When I survive, cufflinks gouged from a fan who stalked him.
Sasang, yeah.
When a survivor possession is one by hit away from reveal their aura. Oh, that's interesting. Potentially.
Sasang is a.
Oh, here's one that just gives me more blades. Yeah, the laceration meter was what was getting me on a lot of them. They just get away after I've hit them enough times, and I can't do anything about it.
Use the Mori.
Bloody. Here's the thing, I would to show it off because it's great, but I'm nowhere near good enough to actually get a single kill on this character yet.
Valid.
So
I have seen the Mori.
Yeah, you can look that up online. You're not here for good gameplay if you're watching my stream.
We're here for the meme.
We're here for the meme.
Also, happy Trans Day. Is it
Trans Day? It's Trans Day Visibility.
Today?
I put a tweet out with that on it. So if people show up, I'm sorry. Well, we got some gamer
me.
names. Let's... Oh my giddy.
I-
Oh my goodness, my
think,
lag is spiking. Stream still
Well-
stable.
Yeah, stream's okay.
But yeah, this is a killer that is not going to go well, Lem. With lag.
Well, we need a K-pop.
Oh, we're going to Althaven
map.
Wreckers. Good, because that's a better map for me than the other ones were, but it's not my favourite. At least it's not the fucking corn. Don't like the
give us the
corn.
corn.
The corn's blowing. Apparently, I'm just being overstimulated today, so the corn just
The corn is
blocks
very
my.
K-pop.
It turns off. K-pop star allergic to corn. More. When you stop throwing blades but remain in the throw state, the recoil spread and movement field slowly returns to their initial value. Okay, so it's like the longer you hold it, the more accurate your knives are.
Corn pop.
Corn. That sounds like the most cursed carnival food. I'm gonna be honest.
It's
That-
like the metal band Korn did a
Yeah.
K-pop song.
Why? I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm just trying to scan the local area, see if there's any boys. Have any boys out here? Boys for Trickster?
Boys with an eye.
Hey, you wanna be my... I... Oh, off they go. Oh. Are they invisible? Because... I see scratchies, but not boys. Oh my... Oh, that was a bit of a lag penis there.
Oh yeah, jeez.
Oh, now I can see Aurora for a bit. Wait. I'll just bop you. Hey, I see a friend. Hey, friend. For a few seconds, I can one-shot you. I mean, I can't one-shot you with the knives, but you know.
Give you a bap.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, I think they're playing the survival, right?
Yeah, they're playing New Survivor. Oh, I got caught on the car! God damn it. Let's just... This is too strong and I'm gonna... Oh, the sign!
How they think if they duck a bit, they might.
Yeah, that is a tactic that kind of works against Huntress, is the thing. Hey, buddy!
One shot.
Oh, fuckery. Okay, so that was a bad use of my main event, I'm gonna be honest.
Just had a
But-
really big vendors against that door.
Here's the thing, I can just bop him. As soon as I find him, I just bop him. He's not down there, is he? Probably not. Let's go actually deal with people. Yeah, this doesn't feel that... I'm not having a particularly... I swear I hear footsteps. Oh, it's the barrel. Barrels sound like footsteps in this game. Just, you know. Because... Did somebody just... I don't know what caused that. I mean, fuck it, why not, but... Oh! Oh, you're... Dude. Sometimes we have fun here.
Before you could hide.
For some reason, the guy was just hurting himself across the map. Oh, what the Jane? I wasn't even looking for you, I was looking for knives. I was trying to get knives and I found someone. Now there's two people. Yo, let's just keep checking the basement. Apparently people are in here. What the what the?
The party.
I'm-
It's the Kpop party basement.
I do not know what that was. Did I? I swear I heard something. Can you hear bells? Oh.
I'm watching on Twitch and I don't have the sound on, so I can't comment.
That's weird. But yeah, I don't have very good people tracking right now. Oh, they're gonna go save them both. Good-o. Yes, they're just all in this area now. But good, I've got knives, you see. Wait, are they? It sounds... Yeah, no, they were definitely hearing in the basement, huh?
Look how you have
Why
to
the
check find that
fuck
account
would you-
now because of that one dude.
Cop!
Back there again.
Hey! Hey, bud, don't know about Starstruck, do you? What the fucking hell? Is she... That was like she walked through a thing.
She became one with the rock.
Yeah, did she... I'm going loopy, aren't I? Like,
I think
I have no clue how she exited my line of sight there.
she went round, but like it clipped through the rock.
Yeah, I can't tell if this is lag or just... Yeah, the Starstruck's are active, mate. Oh, thank you! Thank you for Kobeing, that means I can kill her. Thanks, cop! I'm following the scratch marks, but it's like... There's just no... Oh no, they've taken out my hex. However, will I cope without a hex?
I don't think it's hacking because I think
No, they would have survived if they were hacking. They would have done better, to be honest.
Yeah, because
Also, I'm not doing good in this game either.
people are like jumping, like people on the screen keep like jumping around. So I think it's like a
Yeah,
lag
I think
bug
it's
thing.
just lag, but
Yeah.
was really causing some issues actually. Oh god, this generator spread is bad. They're probably gonna go for the one over here because they just took out my lit totem. I'm gonna wager. I think I have enough. Yeah, they're running. Hey, buddy. Oh, that actually went over her. Weird. I think she's looping herself right now. this just my lag being terrible? I do like this little game that people like to play when they hide.
Just crouch behind a tile. Oh my god. I think the dude that hid behind the cashier counter twice was a man.
Hey, bud! Trying to commit, huh? No, I'd be foolish to leave this almost complete generator and person just complete on its own, so I'm not thinking I'm gonna be going too far from this. Because I bet that they're around here somewhere. There's footsteps from the barrel. Yeah, let's
walking barrels.
see if I can catch them off guard. Let's see, do you have a decisive strike? That'd be fun. Do it, buddy. Have it. You did? Oh, what a shame. That's definitely the generator just got finished, so I'm now going to go after the cop. Who haven't I hooked that's going to... The exit gates are... Let's fuck it. I feel like the cops around here, but I do not see. Weird. Okay, there's the cop. No, it's you, huh? And they're both here? Why are you here?
Kpop.
Yeah, why did you... Yeah, I should probably get rid of this before it gets... Kpop is very good, to be fair. Yeah, if she's smart, she's going for the other door. And remembering where the other door is. Meanwhile, I'm just here like, I'm gonna smash some shit.
Oh, clearly the K in Kpop stands for calm.
Hey, buddy. I'm trying to see if I can get some wild shit, but this wall's good for breaking line of sight, I feel like. Got a few hits. I'm going to go after him. She's probably over here. Hey, bud! Whoop! We'll see if I can get a few shots in.
Pop shot.
Hey, bud! Got her. That was worth it. That was worth it. Look, if the other guy gets out, I don't really mind, I don't think. But yeah.
Got,
that's my best match so far. It was only brutal. Fuck.
You also had like loads of lag, so to get 2 kills in lag is very good.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's some matchmaking and a half as well. Hey. Yeah, no, this new killer is quite underpowered. I'm going to wait. I think they're going to have to patch this guy. Like, Apparently, it was quite underpowered in the playable test build as well. But yeah, no, this guy's.
I have a feeling that he could have gone two ways. He could have been overpowered, underpowered. They just happened to make him underpowered.
I think they were. Well, yeah, that's kind of all characters in all games, and this game is not far from Conan the Adventurer. Why?
I know Conan. I'm no kid. I have you know, I was born in the 90s.
Anyway, time to do a different bad character for me right now because my aiming's bad.
Cowboy.
Gearhead is I can see where people are if I've hit someone twice. Not very good. Deadman's Switch. You hook an obsession and then survivors stop praying a generator which is repaired. It breaks it. That's not going to come to play very often. Hex Retribution. If you have another Hex, it's good. But I don't, because I'm doing Adept right now. So, you know.
You're gonna be a cowboy, baby.
Yes. Reduces terror just aiming. Reduces movement speed by aiming. I don't think that's going to be good for me. Harder to get if you escape from my spear gun. Cooldown after missed shots. Lower. I think this is going to be what I'm going to want. Cow. Iron Maiden, that's the one that will only be good on only be good on Huntress players. Oh, of course. Anyway, this man's a cowboy, and depending on who you ask, he's either really overpowered or not. Hangman's trick is... I'm going to deliberately try to avoid getting Hangman's trick.
Hello.
Hello, Nick. Welcome to Dead by Daylight. You missed the K-pop.
You missed the K-pop.
Oh, what a shame.
Now it's time for Cowboy.
Baby.
He's Cowboy.
One cowed boy.
One cowed boy.
It's a boy cow.
He's a cowed boy.
I feel like that's a little different, actually.
It's like the sort of minotaur. But
I've activated the glitch where I can turn him around. Oh, whoops. Oh, that wasn't intentional, but look, I've activated it. Look at this man's face.
Oh, what a face. That sure is a look.
It just like after seeing
Eldritch, I have a question.
Hori?
I was thinking of me and Riff were thinking of doing Lancer for multiplayer days for the next bit. You in?
Yeah, if I'm free, definitely.
Sweet.
Go. But
yeah, that's a mood.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I said I wouldn't play this for that long because I'm being.
That's good.
I tried to get people to hold me accountable that I will not be playing Dead by Daylight for at least a week after this.
Oh. You're not gonna play Dead by Daylight for a week.
At least I'm trying to take a break from it because
I'll believe it when I see it.
Because of the new killer, I wanted to make sure I got my first impressions out while it was still.
Oh well, there's a new killer out, of course.
Yeah, and a new survivor.
You just gotta get another hit, you know.
I was preparing for that new killer for a while because we knew it was coming, because of the BTB. But
I knew it was coming.
Also, but also there was a sale, so I bought this cowboy. I'm not sure I'm going to like this cowboy, but
why not?
Fuck it. Basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, meat. I'm not believing it.
Here's the thing: I don't play as much as you think I do. But
you just.
It has.
Whenever
when I mention it,
you have a loudly bad time.
I have extreme emotions, and also it's hard to convey happy times in the game than it is sad times in the game. And also, to be fair, I think maybe you hear me on voice call when I'm using up all my internet on the voice call and not the game, which might be related. I need better
Speaking
internet.
of gun people, it's Nick.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
It's good
But
to
yeah,
be seen.
we're gonna go
Hello,
back.
Friends. It has been a while.
We're going to go back to the demo disc after I've played at least one game of Cowboy and at least one game of the Survivor. Maybe? I'm not sure. It kind of depends how many blood points I get from this.
I mostly just popped in to say hi, see how everything was.
Valid.
And if you wanted to play tonight.
Yeah. Oh, is that tonight?
But,
okay.
Yeah, it's multiplayer night tonight.
Oh,
so
Christ.
I figured if you were interested.
Okay,
no pressure
sorry.
either way, mind
Yeah,
ya.
might be a late night for me, but fuck it. What am I? Okay, I'm a cowboy. I can.
Right,
the cowboy's power is you shoot gun.
Happy day of visibility, Nick.
Oh fuck! That wasn't the button I meant to press.
Wow, that is. Oh, that is. Those are visuals I'm getting on my screen. What the hell?
This one's a goof.
Oh.
Gone to a knife fight.
You can. Oh my god, the gun is. Oh,
It's a
that's
chain
excellent.
gun. Yes, it's because I can't.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have. Hopefully, I'm gonna have fun with this.
Drag people to you with. That's excellent.
I can hear her.
Powerful.
Oh, you're T-walling me.
Ooh, also, as effective last week, we've figured out how points
fuck.
work in my channel, so we can do stuff.
Yeah, the problem with this killer is I can't fucking aim. So...
Yeah, that...
Oh, they know I'm coming. Hey, buddy! I just hit her! Night, night. Ah, yeah, no. If I'd reacted faster, I maybe could have got that one, but I did not, so I could not. Oh. Oh, Gearhead's kicked in. Gearhead value, everyone. Oh, fuck, I missed. Son of a bitch. Gearhead value, buddies. I'm gonna just go try and stop the generators being worked on quickly, because...
Why not?
Ah, good, you ran. Smart. I should be talking as a... Gearhead, the perk. I'm joking because it's not very good.
Alright.
I feel like they've got reasons for all of the perks they have in these games, but... Whoa.
I have set out, or I've done what I've set out to do, and there is science that I need to tend to.
Oh, okay, so there's run marks over there, meaning they're heading for this one, probably.
Stop getting Homestuck, you'll hurt yourself. Oh dear.
Oh, there you are.
I'll keep the stream up in the background, because why not? Later, friends.
Yeah, bye for now, Nick.
Have fun.
Oh,
Yep.
wish that had hit.
Well,
If they learn I'm a bad shot, then that's going to cause me problems.
Don't ask me. Just stay innocent and pure.
I just stood in the basement door like, sup, fucker. And I got ya. Seems you like the basement. Why don't we go there?
Basement party.
Yeah, it's time for a good time in the basement, friends. Nobody's doing totems, of course, because why would they? What was that explosion I just heard? I literally don't know. But unfortunately this gen spread's not too bad as they go. I'd say I can probably manage this, for the most part. Buff horses are not the worst thing about Homestuck. That is correct.
Valid observation.
The worst thing about Homestuck is the ableism. Oh, I saw a load of runnies. Hey, you had a runnies? You had some runnies? Some runny Susans? Just give him a bop.
Bet.
Going upstairs, buddy? Why are you going upstairs, buddy? Oh, I fucked that one up. I'm really not quite sure what's going on, but you know, maybe it's giving me nice matchmaking, who knows. They might, if I keep killing them in the basement, they might think I'm doing something bullshit. But really what I'm doing is trying very hard to guard these 4 generators they've just sort of left around. Hey, oh, you'll work on this one? Goody gumdrops.
God, Jolly sure Nash. Fucking on them darn generator.
They're going to try and jump, I think. Ma'am. Ah, you're ducking my shots. You think you're good at the game.
Oh, you think you're a rally one, are
Doopy 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 doop. Yeah, that was just fun. I'm just having fun now. Have it on the record. Zoe had fun once. Yeah, that wasn't going to catch her, but it's like, whatever. I wonder if I can have a better... Yeah, now you're dealing with deep wounds, friend. Oh, that was... I whiffed that. Yeah, the downside of this killer is you have to be good at shooting. Worst thing about Homestuck is the readers. I mean, that's true as well, to an extent. Someone disconnected? They disconnected! They disconnected on me! What? I don't understand! I wasn't doing anything mean! I'm just guarding the 4 remaining generators! Guys! Are you okay? Yeah, what they might be doing at this point is trying to find Hatch. I'm beginning to realise that what they're probably doing is they've realised they're fucked. So they're going to try and find where the Hatch spawned and go through that. So I might have to play a bit risky. Oh, hello. Someone's sprinting around here.
Lucky, it's an emergency.
There they go. Yeah, my reaction speeds are not quite fast enough. They might have DC'd by accident. That is a fair point, Aria. I'm not gonna... I shouldn't assume, but... Usually this game is pretty good about... What's the word? Oh, you led me right to your friend. Thanks. Shouldn't have stood up, buddy. Ooh. You think you're gonna get some distance on me? Right, okay, that was kind of bull. I don't think... I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm deeply apologise.
Is that a hook? That's a hook. And I just saw crows that I don't think were my fault, so I'm betting the other one's nearby. Yeah. Sure, I want this one to get saved because then I'll be able to actually, you know. Oh, there you are. Hey, bud. Should have maybe saved your friend. Literally just gonna walk at them menacingly. And I think that's the end of the game. Well, yeah, here's the thing. The main appeal of Homestuck is that it seems to hate its readers and itself as well. So, oh, you did a funny. Oh, good on ya. Oh, I hit a tree. Bad on me. I mean, good for you. Honestly, are you going to decisive strike me? I hope you are, because no, never mind. Honestly, yeah, good move. Like, genuinely good. Like, GG, yeah. No, I'm GGing that. No, I'm GGing. They're GGs. Like, some neat moves at the end. I'm sorry your team didn't really do as well as you. Oh, it's only ruthless because of the quitter. Oh. GG. Yeah, GG. Yeah, no, actually, when I hit with the gunslinger, I have a lot of fun, actually. That's neat to know. I'm going to reload slightly faster, and I'm going to... I'll say that when I'm being mean to someone. Let's do one more gunslinger game so I can get this. I feel like, well, that's 12 pallets and generators kicked and smashed. I think I can maybe do that. Yeah. Yeah, Homestuck is... I read it all in a big depressive haze. It's got a lot of artistic merit that people don't give it credit for. Because it's a weird internet thing. It's also hot garbage. And it knows it's hot garbage, and it uses that to add to the artistic merit of it somehow. But also it's a product of the internet of that era, so it's full of like ableism, slurs, and honestly, even though it is a character being evil, the way that Tavros is treated is not cool.
No.
It's not. It's not cool.
I never technically read it. I watched the Let's Read Homestuck on YouTube, so I'm going to say that I technically never read Homestuck, therefore I'm free from sitting. Also,
No
I never
worries.
finished it, so I never know how it ends.
No. Well, you won't, because they made an epilogue and a sequel and other things.
Wasn't...
Which...
I'm pretty sure the when you talk about like sin and stuff, technically the Bible says that everyone is going to hell because you're not worthy of heaven, like regardless of what you did. That's why Jesus like, stop homies, I'll take the bullet. And
yeah,
like,
now we take his sacrifice for granted by not doing large amounts of gay sex.
No. If you turn around, you go,
Oh yeah,
I accept that I'm not worthy, and therefore Jesus was a dude.
his
He
thing.
was a good dude. God's like, yeah, come on in.
Oh yeah, the Homestuck's music, despite not really being that present in the actual comic because it's a comic, is real good. Like, even the stuff that's ironic, is like deliberately bad, has some like genuine musical talent behind it. Even the stuff that got cut because of a big pissy fight is quite good. Like,
The person that did the music for Homestuck also did the music for Undertale.
Toby Fox is one of the musicians for Homestuck, yes.
Ah, okay.
He did not do all of the things.
Oh, that is Toby Fox.
Yes, but he's credited as Radiation usually in Homestuck stuff, I believe, and it is part of why he was popular enough to get a Kickstarter going to make Undertale, was because he was in the Homestuck fandom, and I'm fairly sure living in the author of Homestuck's basement at one point. Like you do.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I do feel like, as just thoroughly bizarre of a figure as Andrew Hussey is, I think he has genuinely grown past some of the more noxious parts of, like, the tendency to use slurs sort of age. He has grown up, and a bit, at least. I think how much you think he has probably depends on how well you know him and how well everything, and what issues we're having. I don't know the dude well. Last time I checked him, the sequel is weird in that it is it is deliberate. Okay, so I would suggest not reading the sequel because there's no ending to it, and it seemingly may never get ended because they cancelled the Patreon or whatever. But the epilogues are actually, although they are technically set up for that sequel, relatively solid in a lot of ways. There's some interesting plot thread stuff. It's also not written by him. Like, anything, all the dubiously canon stuff, as I'm gonna shorthand it to, because that's what it is. It's not even clearly canon to things. Which then adds the thing of... What's the word? Yeah, somebody's definitely working on this one. Yeah, I don't think it's a well-told story. It has a lot of interesting subtext and theoretically some just bizarrely strong fucking... I've forgotten the word because I'm multitasking.
If you take out all the ableisms,
Holmes, yeah,
probably some good points.
Homestuck's pretty neat in terms of the interesting stuff you can read into it. Oh wow! I pressed the fire button there. Sorry, bud. I'm hunting gamers. But yeah, the sequel is weird in that... Why did you just hide? I hear someone coughing nearby, which is interesting.
Coughing in this economy? Disgusting.
I know, right? Use wheezing instead. But yeah, I think why it clicked on me a lot is because I'm one of those I don't believe in pretension types. Like, I find pretentious such a weird nebulous term that doesn't quite mean anything a lot of the time. Hey, Dwight. Nice to see you, bud.
It'd be cool for this killer, because obviously you got like the chain hook thingy. If, like, say you drag someone through a pallet, they could have like a quick time event where you could smack the pallet down,
Oh,
and,
fuck
cut
that.
the chain.
Shut up.
That would be cool.
Oh yeah, no, you can actually break out of the chain. It's there's a method to it. Madam! That, I feel like that probably should have hit. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this team doing? I should stop talking about Homestuck. That would help.
It's all Homestuck's fault.
It's all Homestuck's fault when you think about it. Oh ha! Damn. Okay, so there's definitely someone doing that generator. I say definitely. Red herring exists. Yeah, no, I feel like that was definitely a red herring of some sort. Did you hear a noise? Like someone dropping?
Me, no, because I'm watching.
Yeah, don't. Okay, never mind, don't worry.
Chat,
Did you hear that noise? Because I feel like I'm having a small brain aneurysm. I'm gonna be honest. This map is not the best for what I'm doing, but
hearing things.
yeah, you can totally break the chain. No, you see how survivors are trying to pull into objects? It's basically that.
Okay.
Be nice if I knew where they were hiding in the basement, probably. Let's just... They're not gonna... you'd get out by now, wouldn't you? Hoi! Let's waste some more time! Hoi! Oh no, my hex! Oh no, I'm gonna have to do retribution now.
Whoa.
I don't know what hex retribution does. I don't think I understand it. Oh, there's someone. Are you shitting me? That definitely... I feel like that definitely should have hit. I just want to shoot someone. Is that too much to ask? Oh my giddy aunt. I think my lag is giving me some aiming trouble. Oh, you. Chain guns are immune to bushes, don't you know? Hey, you wanna just... Maybe I'm just bad at shooting. Yeah, no. Maybe I'm just bad at fucking shooting when I'm not right next to him. I twitch my hand even slightly and the gun goes fucking wild. I'm just gonna chase. Okay, so that one I feel probably should have hit. I'm having a just fucking time and a half, buddy.
The struggle, TM.
That was in a crowd of people and didn't hit. Like, the knives were, like, weak as shit, but they were hitting, right?
Also throwing like 10 in a second. There's a lot of noise.
Is the range not what I think it is? It's definitely got a... It's definitely a slower projectile than I think it is. Right? Yeah, no, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, the hatch! Neat. I get some points. I feel better about myself. I'm just gonna go stare wistfully at a world I cannot visit. I shall never truly be free.
I just remembered that Among Us dropped the new map.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
And I haven't
Oh, he's
played
got a
that
bad
game in,
stompy
like,
leg.
months.
Oh, that's why he's a slow boy.
Oh, he's a little limpy boy.
Got a limpy boy. Well, that was some not that nice matchmaking, I'll say. Yeah, I'm having a... Let's do at least one killer game that I feel good about.
Quick play.
Well...
Um,
Oh. Oh no.
pig.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on the time because I do want to get a decent chunk of the... But yeah, I need to get 6 smashies, which is pretty reasonable, and my dailies are suck, but... Kill one survivor with the clown.
Clown time.
Honk, honk. This tonic is bigger, and toxic spiders get hindered. Sure, let's be clown. I'm only looking to murder one person. It's fine. It's fine. Oh god, the UI's faster on the loading screen as well. Oh. Oh no, a Twitch streamer.
Time to stream snipe again.
Don't. But
No.
here's the thing. There are 2 people with torches. If I had Lightborn, I would swap Sloppy Butcher for it so that they couldn't deal with me. Because that's always very funny. It's always very funny. Anyway, I'm going to try and Mori a Twitch streamer. Join me on my journey, friends. I'm sorry if you're seeing this. I need the daily.
The next killer for Dead by Daylight is the imposter
Apollo.
from Among Us.
Oh, everyone's... There's a load of really cool killer ideas people have had.
There's
I have
probably,
just looked
like,
over on my
more
desk
there.
and noticed Jaws is still there on my to watch pile. What if the new killer was Jaws?
There's like a whole just shark. Just
It only shows that they only show up on one map and it's the only water map.
No, they do it like Sharknado.
It's just Jaws with legs.
Jaws with legs.
Jaws with legs. That is Jaws. He is the shark who fought the law. He was in the movie once. It was called Jaws.
Yes.
Yes, breathe the gases. Speed the clown. Breathe the gas, speed the clown. Breathe the gas, speed the clown. Breathe the gas, speed the clown. My lag is immense. I can see someone. Scratchies. Or not! I guess someone's doing that, huh?
I think in the latest Fall Guys season they included a skin that can make you look like an Among Us crewmate.
I mean, they already looked halfway there, to be fair.
Because the Fall Guys thing in the Among Us face.
Breathe the gas, speed the clown.
Yeah, Stark Head. What's the new killers that just Stark Boy and Lava Girl?
Breathe the gas, speed the clown. 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 They're all definitely on a call together, I'm presuming, because that's what Twitch streamers tend to do, but they're also quite clearly deliberately luring me here to try and get plays, I think. But I'm a clown. I'm a good clown girl.
Just a small town, a small clown girl. No, me, that's too scary. It's too real. It's too real. You can't do that. You can't put capitalism in DVD. If you think about it, the newest killer is probably the closest to capitalism because the K-pop industry itself is capitalism.
Yeah, that's generally what happens. Wait for one of them to jump out, found me, there we go. Half a pound of tuppenny rice and all that. Where are they all? On that generator apparently, or nearby. Do I have 5 or 4 max bottles right now? I think I only have 4. But
Is it number on the box?
no, it's in the max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not... She seems to be trying to lure me for some bizarre reason. Not quite sure the logic on that one. Let's hope she taps the gen. Ma'am, I have ears. Like, I don't know the average deaf population of this game, but I'm presuming that basing on it being quite sound-based, that it's not high? Yeah, they're all headed for that one for some reason.
Dalek with legs, mate.
Dalek? Yeah, but the thing with Daleks is they're too powerful. The entity needs fun.
Then she doesn't want it to be easy.
Yeah, the entity seems to be like a being of entertainment. Like, it wants to be
That's why they-
entertained more than it wants to be fed.
Got Kpop, because that's entertainment.
Hey, Claudette.
They do those little concerts for entertainment.
Good, I'm zoning good. Here's the thing, I think like 2 people are on their last hook at this point.
Like 3 times you're out, sort of thing.
Ah, here we are, they're making large amounts of explosions for no reason. That means they want to do something fun.
Well, like the 2 extremes that meet with the new Dead by Daylight pillars.
Oh, the lockers all have the boobly in them now.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Yeah, you're trying to distract me, which is a tactic. Here's the thing, I know one of your friends around here somewhere. Yeah, not worth it because I've not got bottles left. Okay, run marks, meaning... Oh, interesting. They're in the basement, do you think? I don't think I'm checking. I'm not going to bother checking the hatches because these are on a...
Bezos would be a killer, not a survivor.
I mean, here's the thing. Has Jeff Bezos directly murdered anyone before? Is the question.
Indirectly, may have.
Indirectly, definitely. Directly? Oh, I'm getting weird noises on my headphones. Stream, can you hear that? There's definitely someone just going back to this generator. Just repeatedly. I'm just going to see if I can find them. Oh, there you are, buddy! Ow, piss. That went a bit poorly. Ah, there's you trying to get your Twitch clips. Are you on your third hook? You're not. Interesting.
Think you've like cooked them all week.
Not deliberately, but maybe they're team working. I'm not sure how this... Oh, they are rushing that last generator, huh? Yeah. So, So now, they've left me with a choice between her and the doors, and I want a Moria, so, you know.
Really?
I know vaguely where they are. Yeah, there's your move.
Right, eat their thingies.
Hey, you have adrenaline? Neat for you.
Yeah,
You know, my gas slows you down. It means you can't do things.
no, the big Cheeto man did tell people to bleach themselves.
I have ears, madam. The torch doesn't work. And the target has ears, you see. Well, I have achieved my goal. Apparently I haven't hooked her twice.
Eat the fingies.
Yep, something coming for me, apparently. I hooked Claudette enough times. I guess not. Streamer.
Eat the streamer's fingies.
I'm not going to be able to catch him if I'm not thinking good. Where's that Claudette got to? Neat. Really? Really, the torch save, buddy? Right, there's an injured person heading for the... And Maury.
Yeah,
I got the wrong one, but I got someone.
Fingies.
Thingy. Delicious snack. The bottle's still floating in midair. My hunger for fingies never ends.
Ever craving for fingies. What you're actually meaning is the like Cadbury's chocolate fingers you can get.
Hungry for fingies. Oh god, yeah, you can really see the... Oh, you can see that, can't you? Oh. So that's just complete generators? What? Sorry, I'm a bit confused by that challenge. Anyway, I'll choose this once I... Right, that's my one good killer game, and it was bad, but I ate a finger, so I am going to try out the new Survivors perks while I'm at it as well, just quickly, because Zarina has some perks I want to get into some builds more than anything. Also, she grew up in a Lebanese household in Brooklyn, and she's hot. So There she has Off the Record, which hides you for a period after you're unhooked. I'm not sure that's going to be that useful. Red Herring is really good because you can use it to lure the killer places by faking a loud noise, and it's, if used correctly, probably very funny. And For the People, which allows me to heal someone instantly at the cost of my own health, which is real interesting. I think there's some real potential for that. However, it's time for me to dump all of my blood points into her. Oh my god, I have not played Survivor in a while, huh? You know, I might actually escape this match. Because level 17s? I can probably cope with a level 17 killer. You'd think.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, I'm not that terrible at this game.
I think you're pretty good.
I think considering how good I am at a lot of games, I think I'm pretty good at this one.
Yeah.
I'm not like red rank best player in the world type. I don't want to be particularly. I quite like to. I'd like to get red rank once exactly and then never again, because I want the achievement, and because I'm predictable. Oh no, the entity ate my thingy. Oh boy. Trying to go through this as quickly as possible. Oh, missed. The entity better not eat my things. Well, she's level 12, which means I can only do this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pee. And I'm going to set the challenge to use up a load of med kits because I can, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to get the Glyph Seeker because I can get that when I'm a killer player. I'm going to BRB quick. C, talk about eggs.
Alright, I'll talk about eggs. What's chat's favourite way to have eggs? I personally love me a good scrambled egg on toast, some ketchup, chef's kiss. Next, probably poached, then fried, but they're very similar. Poached is just like a fancy chunked version of a fried egg. And then last is like eggs and soldiers. Because it's pointless, yo. It's for babies. Eggs on soldiers is for baby. So that's my egg thoughts. I don't have any yet. Oh, look up. Hang on, chat. I'm gonna look up egg facts. I'm gonna read some egg facts this evening. It's gonna be riveting. I tell you. Egg. Some egg facts giggle. Sorry, not 10, 20 shocking secrets and facts about eggs. Find some shocking facts, people. Okay, egg fact number 1. The yolk and the white have the same amount of protein. What? Shocking. Egg fact number 2. All eggs are hormone free. Hear that, chat? You eat egg, 3 of hormones. Egg fact number 3. Eggs are blue? Question mark. Apparently, chicken eggs can be blue, and survey says that's isn't appealing. But I'll have you know, I would love a blue egg. Fact number 4. How thick an eggshell is will depend on the age of the laying hen. Thicker shells from younger chickens, and the thinner shells from the older chickens. Fact. Another egg fact. I've lost count. Egg yolk color, on the other hand, doesn't indicate nutritional differences, but the shell does. Apparently. More egg facts. Chicken earlobes can predict what color egg they will lay. I didn't know they had earlobes. Egg fact. Not every egg in your carton is the same size. That's just Captain Obvious. Egg facts. All eggs start out white. Duh. Egg facts. Oh, I'm bored. I'm done with the egg facts.
I wanted to see how many egg facts you could provide. I wasn't disappointed.
I got through 10 and then I gave up. It was
I've
20.
realised that I've also got the sabotage thing, and that's easier to do potentially. Oh, sabotage 8 hooks is.
Why is it called egg when you within hot egg or out cold egg eat the egg? Egg.
Exactly.
That's the answer, Aria, it's just egg.
Oh, this one's just repair generators. It's fine. Like cooperative actions, that's likely to happen spontaneously. I can technically. No, you know what? I'd like to try and do it. I'm gonna be a micromanaging binge.
Do it.
So which is the best one to do? Well, potentially, actually, I could go this route. It's very annoying that I don't have this one unlocked yet, actually. Because then I could do the cooperative action for the... and just get 2 things at once, but... No, cleansing totems is a terrible one, because it means that I end up fucking... just... I just have a bad time with it, essentially. I'll just work on this one because it's worth a lot of blood points. And then I can do... Then I can do... Point in the killer's direction within 5 seconds of the perk Premonition activating. That's a weird one. Usable. Also, that's rude. That's... I guess they're aware that people are bellends in their game and they think it's funny. Okay.
So, pointing is rude as well, isn't it?
Oh, wait, no, never mind then. Yeah, they're not trying to do that. That's 12 touches. Toolbox. Yeah, this toolbox just gonna last for a while. This toolbox is gonna last a while. It's me, Sabotage Lady. I'm gonna repair a generator, have another spider, finish repairing, get generated 20 times. Survivor queue times are worse, I find. I'm wondering if that's just me. Oh, sorry.
They replied to my retweet. Oh my god.
My girlfriend's being my girlfriend.
Ew, that's cute.
I know, right? Oh god, wait, they're all Claudette.
Claudette gang.
Triplets! I'm gonna stand out like a sore thumb. Oh wait, give me a second, I haven't done my customization. which is I own a leather jacket or an ugly sweater. And also, here's some red hair. That looks terrible. Her charms are going to be in the box. And coin, because the coin's nice. Yeah, I've done that one. So, girls, we gone kill that, buddies.
Go gang.
I look like I'm from a different universe from them. I look very differently modelled. I feel like I'm suspicious about the one using the white ward. Facing the Trickster! Oh, hell yeah! I get to see what it's like to be on the other end of this shit show.
Time to get pebbled by knives.
Yay! Either I will escape easily, or I will not. Because I'm bad at the game. Like, I have not played Survivor in a while. Like, I play Killer off stream, but with Survivor, I basically only play it if I have a daily or a challenge that I want to get cleared for whatever reason. And I haven't. I don't actually care that much about this Rift, I feel. Like, last time there was stuff in the Rift I actually kind of wanted, and then I coincidentally got to the end of it, and I bought it. And I was like, that's a nice thing I did for myself, and now I can use that Auric cells it gives me on every other future pack that I want. But I haven't seen any that I want. So, oh, it's Ormond? Okay, so the Claudettes are in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Well, actually, no, to be fair. They stand out more than they do in most maps, but, that's the thing. Claudette blends into the background a lot in a lot of situations. Because she has, dark skin and the dark outfits.
Yeah.
Oh, there he comes. Maybe I shouldn't have hidden in the locker. Right, you off?
Where's my best boy? There he is!
Yeah, he's off. Right. I don't think he knows I'm here. Oh, fucky. Right. Well, I've been bopped. That's a shame.
You've got a skin on.
Yeah, already. Blimey.
Can you, pay to get those on the map?
Trying to avoid the knives as best I can. Oh, that's a nice screen effect.
The little, lines.
Yeah. Well. He's not so hot when he's murdering you, I'm going to be honest. Also, yeah, this is somebody who already went out for a premium skin. All the Claudettes are on a different generator and not pink. I mean, I get it. Finish the gen, I agree with you, but, oh, God. Oh, did I accidentally red herring? I think I might have red herringed by accident. I forgot it was... Okay, I need to be careful about getting in and out of lockers. I don't miss the camping stuff from lower ranks, I will be honest. Let's just sabotage it for funsies. Bye. Oh god, there he is. Fucky.
Favorite boy.
Yeah, no, I'm down with this. Oh wait, no, I don't have any scratch marks until the thing ends. Also, she is healing me with her psychic powers, and I appreciate that.
Wow, Claudette.
Thank you.
Insane.
Yeah, those two will work on that one. I'm going to try and... I think I've done this one. I think I've done the Amazing Getaway one. So I'm just trying to make sure we don't end up in a bad 3-gen at the end by spreading out a bit more. That healing looked a little too much like... To be fair, in this game it might be. Okay, now I can red herring this generator if I want. The question is, do I actually want to? I think maybe yes. Maybe I can lure them over there if I think the killer's coming close. Here I am thinking like oh, it'll be the last generator I've worked on. I think. Yeah, it's always the last generator I worked on.
Damn.
And hopefully this one's probably the best generator to do anyway, because it means that the 3 spread will be better for us, I think. But also the Claudettes are taking the chases right now, I think. I do not really know how to use red herring yet. Thought, hey, what heals? No.
It won't be hard to miss the killer who's got bright blue hair.
Oh gosh, he's gonna come. He's coming through that way. Come on, let's... Oh yeah, no, I'm exposed because I'm near him. Let's just quickly, red herring! Off we go! I think they're dealing with it. Oh no! Did you check the lockers? Oh fuck me. Okay, okay. I'm going for the save. Am I still exposed? I think I might still be exposed. Fucky. Okay, he's going the other direction. We might be able to get out of it. Hey, you want for the people, by the way? Oh, let's make a noise. Let's lure him over. I did it! I succeeded! I win the game! They have 4 people. Ah! Do I don't have a red herring generator right now. Well, there he is. Oh. The problem is I need to go back close to where he is, I think. Out. I think he's literally inside the map right now, but goodness knows. Yeah, because we've got 2 generators here and here. We don't want the last 2 generators to be right next to each other, so we want to get one of these done and not the other, necessarily. I see it just hit me with a bladed bat and several knives. Do I? Do I really? Did he just... He just threw a knife at me. I'm gonna commit. Come on.
Yeah.
Ah, focusing on them, and... Ding! Right, where's the nearest hook? Hook! Remove the hook! Remove the hook! Destroy the hook! Destroy the hook! Big hook plays! Big hook plays!
Could you really like destroy every single one, or would they like?
I destroy them. They respawn when they're not basement hook.
Oh yeah.
Basement books can't be destroyed. But there was a problem in the game where people would just basically team up and sabotage the whole... They would just sabotage everything, and the game would be unwinnable for the killer. And
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
okay, time to just do a quick red herring. Okay, my red herring's on recharge irritatingly, so I can't do much about that. Especially as I just lured him over bloody there. Hey, can I... Yep. Heal me please, thank you. Just checking on that one. At which point... I'm following you. I've already sabotaged 4 hooks. He's leaving. I'm using my toolbox on this because we're right near the exit. Yeah. The vibes are better now. Yeah, I've had a few good games. This killer does need a buff. Like, I genuinely do believe that this... Like, after playing him and playing against him... Yeah, no. Buff the guy. Oh, fucky.
Until like don't to the point where like you can take like 2 knives and you're down.
Let's just loop the guy a little bit. You wanna try and... Keep eyes on where he is. There he is. I don't know why I stopped moving. I'm still holding the button. I've done it. Oh, there you. Oh, you got me. Good-o. You deserve it. Right, somebody else will undo that. Someone's going to open the door, and then they'll probably save me sharpish. Ah, mouse will down. I was doing the wrong struggle. Yeah, I should not be too hard to save at this point. It's mostly just this guy is watching me die. Yep, just run this way. I don't have anything. Come on. I'm out. I'm out, bud. You want the hatch? You can have it. Depths Arena.
Yeah.
Well, now I never have to play her again. There we go. And that was 5 completely generated. So that is just 4 successful matches and you get that one. Yeah. That was, I think, one of my better Survivor games. I'm glad that's on record, but also it was against people of a much lower rank. Yeah, no GG at all. Yeah. I wish I'd kept them distracted further from the exit. That's what I realised towards the end, was that the others could have been opening that door if I'd been further away, as well as the other one.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to quickly update my spreadsheet because I forgot to do that. And it's, you know, I'm obsessive. I have problems, and that's fine. Sometimes it's okay to have a
Session with.
sometimes it's okay to videos game.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, no. Well, no, I'm gonna get Zarina to level. I don't really need to level up Zarina anymore, but I think I'm gonna possibly get her to level 15 because I should be doing that with all the survivors at some point, really. If I play Survivor again. I should definitely level up the ones that means I can use their perks as a 4 set, you know, because level 15 is when the perk slots unlock. So it would be, of course, the wise decision to level up Zarina a bit, put some of those blood points back into the boy. Do that. Level up Zarina. Level up. What the fuck happened to Quentin's face? God, the lighting is really flattering on the Quentin model. That's bizarre to say. Quentin is level 15. Quentin has rock. Chaos reigns. Quentin has rock.
Quentin is long.
Quentin
is
have
dangerous.
rock. Quentin has rock. Oh, what if I did the premonition thing with fucking Quentin? I'm not going to do that anytime soon. But I'm not going to play a Quentin game now either because it's frigging Quentin. But yeah, the problem with this game is it has ups and downs. But let's be fair, when I'm struggling, I have a really not fun time. And when I'm having a good time, I have less of a good time, which is sad. I will continue to be leveling Trickster because I want these perks on other people, I think. Like, I feel like Starstruck and No Way Out on other characters could be really good. That's a way of putting it.
Oh, I remember when people got mad because they said that the Trickster was too attractive to be a killer. I was like, okay.
Have you not seen the hag? Actually, to be fair, I think a lot of people do actually find the plague kind of hot, which is, you do you.
Everyone thirsting over Huntress.
I got sexually harassed while playing Legion once. That was weird.
Ew.
That was a weird time. Anyway, yeah. I'm tempted to do one last Trickster game just to be like, this was the point of the stream. But do I want to play Trickster though?
3, 4.
The thing is, oh, wait a second. So this is like laceration caused by blades based on proximity to the target, starting. Every time they hit it, it does more damage. So I can down people really quick as long as I keep hitting them. And I have more knives. No, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna suffer. This is the end of the Dead by Daylight section of the stream. This is the bit where I'm free of things. Oh, is that Serena's only got 1%? Oh, blimey.
See, you don't have an addiction because you were like, no, I will not do this.
I'm not sure that's quite how that works, but thank you.
I'm here for the support.
Oh, I've just looked at things, and one of the achievements I didn't want to be showing up in my rarest achievement showcases is finally gone from it because I got Adept's Arena. So I'm quite happy with that. I think that's been a right good day for the most part.
Yeah.
Think I've had a good time with that.
Jolly good time.
Yay! Sometimes I have fun in a video game, and that's terrible. Anyway, let me just do the stream setup stuff quickly. I'm gonna tweet this out the that I'm starting the Haunted Demo Disc.
I think I'm gonna head out because I've got to
fine.
get up early tomorrow.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be up all fucking night if Nick has anything to say about it. So
I'll be ghosting in chat though.
yeah, no, it's thank you for being here, especially because that was the Dead by Daylight system, and it's hard to look at chat during Dead by Daylight, so it's good to have someone in call for that. So thank you very much. I mean, you're always welcome, but you're particularly welcome when I have to deal with Dead by Daylight.
I'll make sure to make myself
Thank you.
available when it's DVD time.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, did I
fun.
update the tag? I didn't update the tags. Bugger.
Take the tag. Okay, bye, chat. See you later. Have fun, Zoe.
You're the best egg. See, you're the egg.
I'm the best egg. I'm the best
The
egg.
best egg. I'm gonna have to revisit the egg facts to check their veracity. I'm sorry.
Egg facts. Number 21. I am the best egg. Anyways. Enjoy the egg facts when you go back on your stream. Bye bye.
Okay, there's a tweet. I need to be better about self-promotion. I pushed myself quite hard on self-promotion when I first started this because I wanted people to watch, and now I need to just get good at continuing to do that. But also I feel rude when I update all my announcement posts. I only do it if yeah, I like to do the I wrote edit in a post that's look. Yeah, sometimes it's time for the time. Promoting yourself is important when you want to be good at humans, you see. That's... Aria, I'm gonna be honest. Your comment about how Quentin looks like he's less likely to say a slur has destroyed me. I'm dead. I have been destroyed by this. But yeah, I'm going back to this haunted disc I found on the ground, which is definitely not an itch game. It's definitely not